Good morning, folks. The time is 10:03 a.m. on the 13th of April, 2025. And of course, my friends, that's the 14th for our friends on the other side of the planet there. Hello, Melbourne. Sorry, folks. I hope everybody's doing great today. My name's Lee. I'm the guy who started the group. Well, I thought it was funny. You, my friends, are you. And you are awesome because you made Well, I Thought It Was Funny just incredible. And incredible people are awesome people, right? That's you. Folks, I am sorry. I feel horrible this morning. I'm not going to be able to put out much of a video. I'm definitely getting better, but I don't know. I just seem to have had a kind of a bad night and a bad morning. Just not feeling good, coughing, and not able to sleep. So this one I have to call a short one. I promise I'm going to be back tomorrow with a much better video. But today, I just don't have any energy. I don't have very much lung capacity. I don't want sympathy. I'm going to be fine. I just got this chest infection and it's almost gone, but I guess I just had a bad night and made a little bit of a resurgence. So I did do the jokes though. And I just wanted to say one thing though before I do anything else, before I call it a day. I just want to say you folks are absolutely amazing. We have 644,400 members in our original group. That's the Well, I Thought It Was Funny. Currently it's called Well, I Thought I Was Funny Rises from the Grave, because I made a mistake when I was renaming it when I regained control of the group on April 1st. And I have to wait till the 30th before I can change that, because there's you only do it once every 28 days. So the 29th I have to wait till. And in our second group, we've got 1,200 and about 40 members, folks, and just a great group. They're both amazing groups. Together, I call them the funniest community on the internet. Call that big group the funniest city on the internet, and that small group, smaller group, 1,200, still a lot of people, a lot of amazing people. I call that group the funniest village on the internet, folks. And like I said, together it's the funniest community on the internet. Population, you and I, my friends, and we're funny people. We're in a funny place, and we are making people laugh. We make people laugh every day, folks, and that's a great thing, because when you make somebody laugh, you make their day better, and you're doing that all the time. And for me today, my friends, I'm just gonna try and rest and start feeling better. I hate feeling sorry for myself, so that's what I'm gonna do today. I don't know. I don't nap. I'm just not somebody who naps, but maybe I'll take a nap if I can. But yeah, and Wendy's home from Mexico. I'm excited about that. I just wish I was in better shape. But she had a great time in Mexico. They went to Cabo San Lucas, and she and two friends. And yeah, they had a great week out there, and I'm super happy they had a good week. And holy smokes, I would have been so miserable if I had been out there in the heat and feeling like this. This is not a sour grapes thing at all. I would love to go to Cabo, but this was not the time, and this was a good time not to go for me. I missed a lot of work too, and I'm missing a day of work today. So yeah, I'm glad she had a great time, and weirdly, I'm glad I didn't go, because I would have hated to have been sick while in the heat. I just couldn't imagine that. So happy she's back though, and she's happy to be back too. But she came back, and we had a bit of snow yesterday. It's like, welcome back to Calgary. But yeah, so glad the wonderful, beautiful wife is back. Well, my friends, what are you folks doing today? Why don't you let me know what you're doing so I can have something to fill out tomorrow's video, because I don't have anything to add today, really. I'd love to hear about your days, folks. It's a Sunday for most of, no, I shouldn't say for most of us. It's a Sunday for a lot of us. And for a lot of us, it's Monday, the beginning of the week. So tell me what's going on. Are you having a great day? You got anything planned for today? Are you working today? What's happening, my friends? Just would like to make a little connection with a few of you if you want to share. Looking forward to hearing from you folks. But yeah, folks, I don't have any featured posts for today. I'm sorry, I just didn't do the research. All I want to do is just go sit in the dark and cough. So I apologize, but I promise you, folks, I'm gonna be back tomorrow with a better video than this, at least. But you know, that said, you know, feeling sorry for myself, not feeling good. You know, I gotta go forward, and from here, the only place you can go is maybe. Well, no, maybe it's just to the bad jokes. What do you call imaginary people in Sweden? Artificial sweeteners. For her birthday, I took the wife to an orchard to look at the trees. Yeah, well, apparently that's not the Apple Watch she wanted. I was on a jungle tour when I noticed that one of the guides had a lizard on his shoulder that was telling jokes. I turned to the guide and I said, "That lizard's really funny." The guide says, "That's no lizard, that's a stand-up chameleon." I was in a Zoom meeting and I cracked a joke. No one laughed. Turns out I'm not remotely funny. Well, my doctor told me my prostate was good. I was deeply touched. I ran into a lamppost yesterday. Luckily, I only sustained light injuries. I just learned that Albert Einstein actually existed. I always thought he was a theoretical physicist. My wife asked me why I brought a suitcase to the kitchen. I kindly explained that I was packing a lunch. Today, I plan on being as useful as the G in lasagna. What's a penguin's favorite dessert? Baked Alaska. Folks, I appreciate you coming back for those bad jokes. I know it's the only thing we got today, and I expended all my energy doing those because I always do the bad jokes first because it takes a bit more production than the rest of the videos. And but I thank you for coming back for those jokes. I really appreciate it if you laugh at those bad jokes, and I super appreciate it if you could provide me with bad jokes. And once again, thank you to my friend Dave Knapp. Dave, cheers to you. Dave's always provided me with jokes, and I've been really sick this last week, and I really appreciate the fact that he took a big chunk of the work out of the videos for me. And by doing that, he did the research for the bad jokes. And today, 7 of the 10 jokes, the first 7 jokes, were all Dave Knapp jokes. And then I had 2 jokes from the @DadSaysJokes on Instagram. From this book here, my friends. I'm almost done this book. Great book. I subscribe to them on Instagram. I suggest you do the same thing. We're not affiliated at all, except for the fact that we both appreciate dad jokes and bad jokes. So yeah, check them out. It's only fair that I promote them because I've been getting a lot of jokes from their books, and it's just great stuff. So check them out, folks. And yeah, and I want to tell your jokes. So please, if you can, send me some jokes. Send them to jokes@wellithoughtitwasfunny.com. That's jokes@wellithoughtitwasfunny.com. And you know, if you want to tell a joke, I would love to hear you tell a joke. Why don't you take your phone, flip the camera on, turn the camera on, flip it so it's facing you, so the camera's facing you, and put it on video and record yourself telling a joke. You know, it's going to be awesome. If I can get 10 people telling 10 jokes, one of these joke videos are just going to be you folks. I'd love to do that. Now, I've had nobody submit any jokes, and I've been asking for a little bit. But at the same time, I also know that there's not a whole bunch of people watching these videos. There's a whole bunch of people in the groups, but there's a lot in those groups. It's hard to get somebody's attention, right? So I get that. But, you know, I keep doing them every day, and I have a feeling we're going to start getting a few more people, especially if we start adding things to the videos. And I think we'll start, you know, well, I'm not going to start with anything, but I think doing that would be something cool, a cool idea for the video. So yeah, send me your jokes, and if you feel like it, send me a video of yourself telling your jokes, and send that to jokes@wellithoughtitwasfunny.com. And I'm not going to make a real big deal about this, but just because I don't have the energy, actually. But I do tell a penguin joke every day. And those jokes originally came from Penguin Biscuits, it's a fantastic little chocolate biscuit from the UK. They're rectangular. Each one's individually packaged, and each one has a penguin joke on the package. That's where those jokes have come from, as I just said. And I'd love to get some more of those penguin biscuits so I can tell more of those jokes. I'm fresh out. I've been Googling the jokes. And if you or a friend or a family member live in the UK and you can help me with this, I would absolutely love it. I would like somebody to purchase and send me in the post some penguin biscuits. And I of course, would provide you with the money to do that. I don't expect you to be out of pocket. But I just would like some penguin biscuits so I can get some of those penguin jokes. And you know, if you do help me with this, I'm gonna talk about it. We'll have a cool little story to talk about in one of these videos about how you helped me get these biscuits, how you facilitated this, and we'll call it something like the great penguin biscuit caper or something. You know, do something like that. It'll be fun. I'll have some more of the jokes. I'll have some delicious little biscuits to eat while at the same time, and you'll get credit for it. So, folks, if you can help me out with that, if you or a friend or a family member live in the UK, contact me at admin@wellithoughitwas.com. That's admin@wellithoughitwas.com, and let's set something up so we can get some of those biscuits sent to me, my friends. So if you work for Plattis, if you work for McVitie's, Plattis is the company that owns McVitie's. McVitie's is the company that makes penguin biscuits. If you have the ear of somebody, let them know I do these jokes every day, and let them know that they should be sponsoring these videos. I tell the penguin jokes every day. I tell the world just how good those penguin biscuits are at the same time. Do me a favor, and do yourself a favor. Let's do something great here. You can help us grow. Just sponsor these joke videos. It's going to cost you next to nothing. It's going to cost you the smallest amount of money, so little that your advertising budget won't even notice it, and it's going to cost you some biscuits. You know, I need the jokes. So come on, you can do it. Let's make something awesome happen, McVitie's. Okay, friends, no pitch for the store, no pitch for donations today. I just want you folks to have an amazing day. I really do. It's sunny here right now. We are supposed to get a little bit cooler weather. That's okay. I'm spending the day inside. But hopefully you folks get outside. Hopefully you can have just an awesome day, and hopefully you laugh today. I hope you find something that makes you laugh today. And if you do, share that on the group here. You know, if something particularly funny, share. If it's really funny, share it on the group and tag me in it. Say, Lee, this is something that really made me laugh today. And then I can share that in tomorrow's video when we do a proper video. That'd be awesome, you know. And if you get a chance, try to make somebody else laugh today. You're going to make their day so much better if you make them laugh, even if they're already having a good day, my friends. Folks, I'll be here again tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have more energy. Hopefully I provide you with a much better video. And hopefully you're here again tomorrow too, you know. And maybe we'll have a few new people with us. And even if we don't, we've got the greatest group out there right now. The greatest group in the world, my friends. Funniest place on the internet. Population us. Friends, I'll see you again tomorrow. All the love.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it was funny.
Well, I thought 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 it was funny.